Tester, Evaluator, and Grand Pop welcome you to a WiseHooterLearning video.
Hey there, little explorers! Get ready for an adventure as we journey into the wild world of big cats. Roar! These aren't your house cat cuddled up on the couch. These are the majestic hunters of the jungle, mountains, and savannas. Get ready to learn about their amazing adaptations, hunting skills, and what makes each big cat unique. Ever wondered how a leopard gets its spots or why lions roar so loudly? We're about to find out. We'll discover where they live, what they eat, and how they raise their young. Get ready for some fun facts, amazing stories, and maybe even a few surprises along the way. So buckle up, grab your imaginary binoculars, and get ready for an adventure you won't soon forget. Are you ready? Let's go! Today, we're diving deep into the world of a very special group of big cats, the Panthera genus. Now, genus is just a fancy word scientists use to group animals that are related. Think of it like a family tree. The Panthera family is full of some of the most iconic big cats on the planet. We've got the king himself, the lion, ruling the savannas with his mighty roar. Then there's the tiger, a striped beauty with incredible strength and hunting skills. Let's not forget the jaguar, a master swimmer that stalks its prey in the rainforest. And who could overlook the leopard with its stunning spots and incredible climbing ability? These are just a few of the amazing members of the Panthera family. But what makes them so special? Well, these cats share some unique traits that set them apart from other felines. One of the coolest things? They can roar. That's right, those deep rumbling roars that send shivers down your spine. Only Panthera cats can do that. We'll learn all about why and how they roar later. For now, just know that being able to roar is a pretty big deal in the cat world. Get ready to be amazed. Okay, little explorers, remember how we talked about Panthera cats being the kings and queens of the roar? Let's find out why that's such a big deal. Imagine you're a big cat out in the wild. You need to warn other animals to stay away from your territory. How do you do it? You roar. It's like their own personal alarm system. But here's the thing, not all cats can roar. It's all thanks to a special bone in their throat called the hyoid bone. Think of it like a musical instrument inside their throat. Panthera cats have a flexible hyoid bone that allows them to make those deep rumbling sounds. It's like having a built-in megaphone. Now, roaring isn't just about being loud, it's also about communication. Lions use roars to find each other in the tall grass, kind of like a family reunion. Tigers roar to mark their territory, letting everyone know who's boss. And jaguars, well, their roar is so powerful it's been compared to the sound of thunder. So the next time you hear a big cat roar, remember that it's not just noise. It's a powerful form of communication. It's how they talk to each other, defend their territory, and let the whole jungle know who's in charge. Roar some, right? The hyoid bone is a two-piece bone in the throat that's part of the hyoid apparatus, a group of bones that also includes the tympanohyal, stylohyal, epihyal, and ceratohyal. The hyoid apparatus attaches to the base of the tongue and helps suspend the tongue and larynx. In Panthera cats, a length of cartilage runs from the hyoid bone to the skull. This cartilage prevents purring, but gives the larynx the flexibility to produce a roar. The larynx is attached to the hyoid bone and contains vocal folds that stretch a ligament when a cat exhales, producing a roar. The lion has the longest larynx and can produce the loudest roar, which can be heard from up to 10 kilometers. Snow leopards have the hyoid bone, but can't roar because they have shorter vocal folds and lack the large pad of fibroelastic tissue that allows for a large vocal fold. The hyoid bone is an ancient feature that's also found in amphibians, reptiles, and birds. It's thought to have evolved from the gill arches of fish that lived over 375 million years ago. Being a big cat isn't all about roaring, though. You gotta eat too. Panthera cats are some of the best hunters on the planet. They've got all the right tools for the job. First up, those claws. Panthera cats have retractable claws, like tiny switchblades. Yes, all cats have retractable claws, with the exception of cheetahs. Cats retract their claws to keep them sharp and protect them from wear and tear. When a cat's claws are retracted, they're covered by fur and don't touch the ground while walking. This allows cats to sneak up on prey and walk quietly. When a cat needs to use its claws, it flexes the tendons in its paws, which exposes the claws. It's similar to having the end of your finger on a rubber band. It takes energy to extend the claws, but they flip back on their own when you relax the muscles. Cheetahs have semi-retractable claws that look more dog-like than cat-like. Cheetahs need their claws to be ready at all times to help them take off quickly and keep from slipping at high speeds. These claws are perfect for grabbing and holding prey. Then there's their incredible speed and agility. Cheetahs are the fastest land animals, reaching 70 miles per hour. Lions and tigers can chase down prey with lightning-fast reflexes. And let's not forget about the jaguar, that swimming superstar. It's the only big cat that regularly hunts in water. They're the ultimate hunting machines. Now you might be wondering, how do we know all these amazing big cats are related? Well, it's all thanks to science. Scientists have studied their bones, their genes, and even their poop, yes, really, to figure out how they're connected on the tree of life. And guess what? They found out that these cats share a common ancestor that lived millions of years ago. Think of it like this. Imagine a big family reunion, but instead of aunts and uncles, it's lions, tigers, and jaguars. They all came from the same family tree, branching off and evolving over time to become the unique cats we know and love today. Pretty cool, huh? Now, even though they're related, each Panthera cat has its own special story to tell. They've adapted to different environments, developed their own hunting strategies, and have their own unique markings and personalities. That's what makes exploring the world of big cats so exciting. So are you ready to meet each member of the Panthera family and learn what makes them so special? Get ready for more fun facts, amazing stories, and maybe even a few surprises along the way. But first, it's shout-out time from Tester, Evaluator, and Grandpop to our friends Maria, Vera, Alexi, Andre, Ivan, Kira, Sophia, Elena, Anatoly, Inessa, Lara, and of course Larissa. Alright, adventurers, ever wondered where a jaguar rests its mighty head after a long day of swimming and hunting? Remember, we're talking about the largest cat in the Americas, a master of camouflage with a bite strong enough to crack a turtle's shell. Surely their homes must be just as impressive, right? Well, jaguars love a good hideaway, especially in the dense rainforests of South America. Think tangled vines, thick undergrowth, and shadowy spots near rivers and streams. They're practically invisible amongst the foliage. Sometimes they even make their homes in caves or under fallen trees. Talk about a room with a view. Being near water is super important for jaguars. It's where they find their favorite food, fish, turtles, and even caimans. Plus, a refreshing dip helps them beat the heat in their tropical homes. Can you imagine taking a swim with a jaguar? No thanks. I'd rather stick to paddling in a pool. So, the next time you're picturing a jaguar, imagine it lounging like royalty in a hidden jungle palace, surrounded by the sounds of the rainforest. Just remember, if you're ever lucky enough to visit their home, admire them from afar. These big cats are best admired from a safe distance. Now, jaguars aren't the only Panthera cats with cool cribs. Let's hop on our imaginary safari jeep and travel the world to see where other big cats call home. First stop, the African savanna. Here, lions rule the grasslands, their golden fur blending in with the tall, dry grass. They love open spaces where they can spot prey easily and laze around in the sun. But lions are also team players. They live in groups called prides, with one dominant male, several females, and their cubs. It's like a big, furry family. And guess what? They don't have permanent homes. Instead, they roam around their territory, following the food and water sources. Talk about a nomadic lifestyle. Next up, let's trek to the snowy Himalayas, home to the elusive snow leopard. These high-altitude hunters are masters of disguise, their smoky grey fur blending perfectly with the rocks and snow. They build their dens in caves and crevices, high up in the mountains, where few predators dare to venture. From the hot savannas to the freezing mountains, Panthera cats have adapted to live in some of the most extreme environments on Earth. It just goes to show how resilient and adaptable these amazing creatures really are. High-altitude homes and hidden dens. Tigers thrive in diverse habitats, from India's jungles to Russia's forests, solitary by nature, except for mothers with cubs. They fiercely defend their territory. Dens are in undergrowth, caves, or hollow trees. In Southeast Asia, clouded leopards reign. Their cloud-like markings help them blend in. Incredible climbers with long tails for balance. From jungles to mountains, Panthera cats adapt. We must protect these magnificent animals and their homes. Section 1. Jaguar Jaws, a bite to remember. Hold on to your hats, little explorers, because we're diving into the world of big cat diets. First up, our powerful pal, the jaguar. Remember those jaws? They're not just for show. Jaguars have the strongest bite force of any big cat. They tackle tough prey like caiman, deer and monkeys. And forget about dainty bites, jaguars go straight for the skull. Jaguars are expert anglers, using their powerful paws to scoop fish. They even dive in after caiman, showing just how fearless they are. Those sleek spots hide a powerful predator with a taste for adventure. Teamwork makes the dream work. Let's check in with the kings and queens of the grasslands, the lions. Their secret weapon, teamwork. Lions are the ultimate collaborators. Female lions take the lead, chasing prey. Male lions step in for the final takedown. And once they've made their kill, it's time for a family feast. Teamwork really does make the dream work. Hold on to your hats, speed racers, because we're talking cheetahs, the Ferraris of the feline world. These spotted speedsters are built for one thing, speed. 0 to 60 in 3 seconds flat, leaving even the fastest gazelles in the dust. All that speed isn't just for show, it's their key to survival. Cheetahs are solitary hunters, relying on bursts of speed to chase down prey. It's like watching a lightning bolt with spots, but speed takes a lot of energy. They have to be strategic, stalking prey patiently before unleashing their inner rocket. When they strike, it's a blur of motion, aiming for a quick takedown. Cheetahs are the only remaining species in the genus Echinonyx. All right, little explorers, time to stretch those legs and talk about how far our big cat friends travel for their next meal. Jaguars cover over 25 square miles. They need all that space to hunt for their favorite foods. Now let's hop over to Africa and catch up with the lions. Lion territories can stretch over 100 square miles. Lions are constantly on the move, following migrating herds of zebra and wildebeest. It makes you appreciate their wild side. Even the fiercest predators need their beauty sleep. Lions love to find a shady spot to rest and digest their meals. They'll snooze just about anywhere that offers shade and protection. Snow leopards find hidden ledges, caves and crevices high up in the mountains. These spots provide protection and a perfect vantage point to survey their territory. Big cats know how to find the perfect place to recharge after a long day. Okay, little explorers, get ready for cuteness overload as we talk about big cat babies. Remember those high-altitude hideouts we talked about? Well, for snow leopards, those secluded dens become cozy nurseries when it's time to have cubs. Snow leopard mums usually give birth to 2 or 3 cubs, each one a ball of fluffy, spotted cuteness. These tiny mountain climbers are born blind and helpless, relying completely on their mothers for warmth, food, and protection. Talk about needing a good cuddle. The mother snow leopard is fiercely protective of her cubs, keeping them hidden in the den for the first few months of their lives. She'll venture out to hunt, returning to nurse and care for her little ones. It's like having a secret mountaintop playdate. As the cubs grow bigger and stronger, they'll start exploring outside the den, learning essential skills like hunting and navigating their rocky home from their patient mum. Imagine learning to pounce and stalk with the snow-capped Himalayas as your playground. It's a tough but rewarding life for these high-altitude families. Snow leopards aren't the only ones raising families in the wild. Let's check in with our lion friends in the savannah. Lions live in big social groups called prides. Raising cubs is a team effort. Lionesses often give birth around the same time. Lots of playful cubs learn from their mums and other adults. It's like a built-in babysitting club. Male lions protect the pride and teach cubs to be strong. Now let's dash over to the cheetah family. Cheetah moms are single parents, raising their cubs alone. They teach hunting and camouflage skills. Raising cubs in the wild takes strength, patience, and love. Okay, little explorers, we've had a blast learning about big cats, from their incredible hunting skills to their adorable cubs. But here's something super important to remember. These are wild animals with powerful instincts. It's like having a superhero in your backyard. You admire their strength from afar. While those spots and stripes are gorgeous, they're meant for camouflage in the wild, not for close-up selfies. In most cases, big cats are more afraid of us than we are of them. They'd rather avoid a run-in with humans and stick to their natural prey. They're not looking to pick a fight, especially not with someone bigger than them. But just like you wouldn't hug a strange dog without being careful, we need to give big cats the same respect and space. Imagine accidentally stumbling upon a lion napping. You wouldn't want to startle it. That's why it's so important to admire these magnificent creatures from a safe distance, whether you're on a safari, visiting a zoo, or learning about them in books and videos. Remember, respecting their space means keeping them safe too, and that's the coolest adventure of all. Here's the thing about big cats. They're not just amazing animals. They're also crucial for keeping their ecosystems in balance. Think of them like the guardians of their habitats. They keep things running smoothly. But sadly, many of our Panthera pals are facing some big challenges. Habitat loss due to deforestation, poaching for their beautiful fur, and human-wildlife conflict are putting their populations at risk. Imagine your home shrinking every day. That's what many big cats are going through. The good news: we can all be wildlife warriors and help protect these majestic creatures. We can support organizations that work to conserve their habitats, spread awareness about the importance of big cat conservation, and make responsible choices to reduce our impact on their environment. It's like being part of a superhero team, protecting the planet one paw print at a time. Remember, even small actions can make a big difference. By learning about big cats and sharing what we know with others, we can inspire a love and appreciation for these incredible animals and help ensure their survival for generations to come. Wow, little explorers! We've journeyed from the steamy jungles to the snowy mountaintops, all while learning about the amazing world of big cats. We've seen their power, their grace, and even their adorable cubs. But remember how we talked about some of the challenges they face? It's true, many big cats are in danger and they need our help. Imagine a world without the roar of a lion or the sleek stripes of a tiger. It would be a much less exciting place. These incredible animals need their forests, their grasslands, and their mountains to survive, and they need us to protect them from those who would harm them. That's where we become wildlife heroes. It doesn't matter if we are young or older, we can make a big difference. We can learn all about big cats and their habitats, just like we did today. We can share that knowledge with our friends and families, inspiring them to care too. And we can support organizations that are working hard to protect these animals and their homes, like the African Wildlife Foundation and the Born Free Foundation, among many others. Remember, every little bit helps. So, the next time you see a picture of a big cat, remember everything you've learned. Think about their strength, their speed, and their important role in the wild. But most importantly, remember that these majestic creatures need our help to continue roaming free for generations to come. Keep asking questions, keep exploring, and never stop being amazed by the natural world. There are so many more incredible animals and adventures out there waiting to be discovered. Who knows? Maybe one day you'll be the one teaching others about the amazing world of big cats. Thanks for joining WiseHooterLearning and me on this wild ride, little explorers. Until next time, keep your curiosity sharp and your love for animals even sharper.
Tester, Evaluator, and Grandpop from WiseHooterLearning thank you for watching our video. We hope you have a wonderful day. Don't forget to laugh, learn, and take in the beauty around you, and of course subscribe to our channel. It's free to subscribe and helps us to continue to make videos for you.